Well, hello. We are live, Death by Saber channel. And tonight I got a special guest, Shaney.
How's it going, DBS? Long see no time.
Yeah, we are two of three of the trio of terror. We're missing Ben, but that's
Ben's
fine.
lost in the woods, lost in the wilderness.
Ben is in the currently Ben is in the front lines fighting a good fight
Yeah,
for America's soul.
yeah,
So he can't join us right now.
yeah. He's got drafted. He's been drafted.
Yes. All right. Let's see who we have here. Vegas Lights. Hey, welcome, Vegas Lights. Vegas Lights, have you seen Shaney's channel, YouTube channel? He does good impressions of a lot of characters.
Skeletor is my main one right
He,
now.
he
Ve-
does Arnold.
is Vegas lights? Does that have to do with the UFOs? Is that or is it the lights of the?
I think Vegas Lights likes all the, like in Las Vegas, all the shiny
Oh
lights.
yeah, yeah. I guess that
You're like,
makes sense.
ooh,
I
ooh,
hear
look.
lights and now I just think UFOs automatically for some reason.
I don't think Vegas Lights cares about UFOs. I think she likes shiny objects in Vegas.
She likes the bling.
Yeah, it's not complicated. But she could tell us in her own words, Vegas Lights. How'd you come up with the name Vegas Lights? Oh, and Stony One Kenobi. Yes. Stony One is a regular from back in the days.
Papa Cotton, Shaney, hell yeah.
Oh, Papa Cotton. These Stony One and Papa Cotton, they're from Arizona.
Well, see, everybody's there just looking at Vegas. Everyone's there looking at UFO lights now.
Yeah, I don't know if Papa Cotton or Stony One in Arizona, if there's your UFOs don't dare go to Arizona.
They can't cross the border.
Yeah, it's very harsh environment for even for the UFOs.
Nice. It's been a long time since I've done a live.
You know,
Mm,
me, it's been a while too. I haven't done a live in over a month.
A month. I don't think I've done one in a year or two. It's been years.
I would love to do a live once a week.
I remember Wookie. I do remember. If you're asking if I don't, I do remember. Yes, it's been a while, but I not that long. I
Okay,
remember.
Wookie. Oh yeah, Wookie said that was his old name.
Yeah, yeah, I remember.
He can't use it no more because of all the political speech. His Twitter or X, they don't like that kind of stuff, and YouTube they don't like that free political, free thinking or whatever, or you take too much of one side. They don't like
You've
that stuff.
already said too much.
Oh no, conspiracies. They don't like conspiracies.
Well, they like conspiracies, but they like to make them
Mhm.
themselves and tell you what to think about them.
Yeah.
They tell you what conspiracies are good and which ones we can't talk about.
I'm
But yeah,
live. I'm getting a message. Yeah, I'm getting a message on my other device. I'm live right now. What's up? Tell me real quick.
I've been nuked so many times my balls glow.
Yeah, no, I'm live. Look on
Yeah,
YouTube.
everybody's balls are glowing right
Right
now. That's
there.
why I
Yeah.
think that's why everybody thinks there's so many UFOs. I just think it's the glowing balls.
Yes. Yes. You know, we were discussing some stuff. I don't know if it's too early to discuss or okay. You know, you heard the ship that crashed in Baltimore,
Yeah.
the cruise ship, right? So there's a conspiracy going around that this is a black swan event, that they want to slow down, like the way the the pandemic slowed us down. That they want to slow down commerce, supplies, like make it hard for us to get supplies and raise the price up and crazy stuff like that.
I mean, I could see how that. I mean, it is I think it's supposed to be a big a trade route, right? From
Yeah.
what I heard Biden mumble, but I don't know. It seems like a lot. a lot of damage for, you know, just. I mean, all you have to do is just sort of like, you know, just shut the ship down a little bit. Oh, shoot the
Hmm.
ship, you know, and then have a
Yeah,
collision of two ships.
yeah,
But
because
that
they
take an entire bridge is just that's crazy.
well, no cargo ships can pass, so that will slow down,
Yeah.
the trading. Oh, Random Brad. Do you remember Random Brad?
Yeah, I remember Random Brad. How's it going? Long time no see. Yeah,
Yeah.
I know it's been a while. I haven't done this in a while. He tricked me too because he was like, "Oh, you want to come on just backstage, just talk," and then it went from, "Hold on, by the way, I flipped the switch. Now we're live."
I just hit. I tricked you.
No,
I
I'm just joking.
Yeah. That's how. Yeah, because it's like women. You have to lie to them. If you want to get the nookie from them or whatever, you have to kind of lie, or
yeah.
else they don't give you.
Tell them you got a bigger one than you do, right? Just like
Yeah, exaggerated.
I got a bigger saber than I let on. Is that it?
You gotta dangle some bait in front of them, and then once they get close enough, it's like, I got you.
put a couple of put like a roll of of a giant like dime like quarters in your pants, and then you
Hmm.
walk around and roll with that, or socks. You stuff it with socks. You know.
Yeah, yeah. They say that if you could get a suit, like wear a jacket made out of $1 bills, or pictures of $100 bills, and wear that'll attract the women, and you could trick them. They think
Yeah. 'Cause
they're
then they'd be trying to peel you all night.
yeah.
Just trying to peel that suit. Leave the suit on. I like it better.
So yeah, slow down the shipping is one of the conspiracies I heard. Like
I mean, it's anything like, after, you know, you know me, like I think anything is possible at this point, so I don't rule anything out. But all I can say is when I seen that video of that boat hitting the tower, I mean, hitting the bridge, I just
mhm.
kept thinking how fragile that bridge is. I mean,
Yeah.
that didn't look like it. It wasn't like a hard hit. It just looked like a, you know, like, how did they even allow traffic to go through there in the first place if it's so fragile? Like, just a little nick, you know? Just one drunk, you know, boater could have done it, like, how many times over, you know? Just one guy, just like the lights switched off, then it switched on, then it switched off again, and then
Mhm.
it was so crazy.
And these boats should have some fail safe in case stuff like that happens. Like
Well well, that yeah,
yeah,
that bridge just seems like it was made out of, like, I don't know, paper mache, the way it just
it's
crumpled.
they took a bunch of toothpicks
Yeah.
and they
Like,
stuck them together.
they don't make bridges like they used to, hey, Baltimore? That was bad, man. That's bad. But it was how many I don't did anybody, do you know if anyone passed away? Did anything happen? Or,
Yeah, 6 people.
they're
Six
missing.
people are missing,
Yeah.
unaccounted for, and they had search and rescue. But I just saw an announcement a while back that they called off search and rescue, so they're presumed dead.
So they already caught them.
So
They already got them if they got them?
no, they haven't even found the bodies. There's 6 people missing. So just get like a flower. I mean, this might sound fucked up, but get a flower wreath and toss it in the water and call it a day. Like,
Oh, wow, man. I mean, it was still bad. Like, whatever the cause, that was bad, man. Just to see that thing collapse, that was just
mhm.
crazy. And the people who caught it, like, got such a good picture of it too. Like, it was just like dead on video.
Yeah.
It was like he was waiting for it. Like, that lends to the conspiracy, eh? Because it's just like how perfect that video was. Like, he knew it was gonna happen.
Mhm.
You know, just where the videos were. You always wonder about that, but well, maybe it was built by Walt Disney. Did they build the bridge?
Baltimore.
Bob Iger's the CEO of the bridge.
This lots of cars on that bridge. Yeah. So Papa Cotton, why the hell are you going to Vegas?
To
I'm
see Vegas
surprised.
lights.
Oh yeah. I, I'm I'm shocked to hear that you're actually leaving Arizona and crossing state lines to go to Nevada.
How far is Arizona? That's not too far away.
Let's see. For me, I don't know what part of Arizona Papa's, but I'm assuming it'll take me about 6 hour, between 4 to 6 hour drive to get to him from Los Angeles. It takes me 4 hours to get to Vegas driving.
I always figure this. Yeah, those are really big states to drive through.
Yeah, there's a lot of desert you got to cut through in California to get to Nevada. He's going to the House of Blues. And then let's see what his answer was. My favorite band is playing. Oh yeah, what's your favorite band there? Is it Jefferson Airplane?
The Blues Brothers, the House of
The Blues Brothers, yeah. The Blues Brothers 2000 without the fucking what's his face?
Lamb of God.
Lamb of God. Oh, I'm gonna have to go and search that music and see what it's about. I'm sure it's not hip hop. It's not rap. You don't seem like the rap hip hop type.
Lamb of God sounds like Christian rock.
Megadeth.
Not it's some messed up times, man, with the bridge and Puff Daddy.
Oh yeah, let's get into Puff Daddy. Now, when they raided his place, there's a movie called have you seen this movie called Get Him to the Greek?
Yeah, I've heard of it. Wasn't it with Russell Brand?
Yeah, Russell Brand. Yeah, well, Puff Daddy has a acting part in there, and he goes in there and starts acting crazy. Starts like burning. Well, no, he starts destroying, vandalizing a hotel to scare Russell Brand and the other guys. And he starts acting crazy because it's just a mind fuck. I love to do mind fucks. So I was like, oh, he's just doing a mind fuck. He's not really doing all this crazy shit they're accusing him of.
At this point, can you like, is there any way to like, I mean, just look at all the like what Nickelodeon, like the guys from Nickelodeon.
Oh yeah, that's popping up on my feed too.
Yeah, it's like you can't turn on you can't even turn on the internet like without like some sex scandal appearing in like the United States at all.
Dan
Heavy metal. Oh, I see. Yeah, I actually, you know what? Now that you say heavy metal, Vegas, I actually kind of is it heavy metal? Lamb of God. I guess that sounds heavy metal.
You have to send me some YouTube links.
Yeah.
Here, my air guitar. Here, I got a rubber band.
Rubber band.
Sacrifice your children.
I hear that like death metal is still tame compared to what's her name, Taylor Swift concerts.
Yeah, Papa Cotton, just don't get into the mosh pit. I would avoid that because I heard that they throw punches and kicks, and I don't know. I don't recommend it for you to go in the mosh pit.
Yeah, I've heard people I had friends that used to love going into mosh pits. And then I didn't even know what the hell they were talking about. Then I saw a video on mosh pits. I'm like, why would you go willingly into that? Just guys just rubbing up against each other like sardines, just like jumping up and down. I'm like, you're definitely leaving with less money you went in there with. There's no way you're not getting pickpocketed in a mosh pit.
I have experienced being jumped by a mob
of girls, right? They're gonna say girls.
No, I wish. If there was a mob of girls,
your own harem at work. You're the
but if I got jumped by a mob of girls, I would be so hard, and I'd accidentally bump into people or the girls like, oops.
You'd start fires.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, I'm like, oh, sorry, oops. I'm being scratched and my hair pulled and bitten and punched softly.
I'm still trying to see the downside.
Yeah, I can't. I'd just be so turned on and so hard. But no, I got jumped by a mob. It was a junior high school there was a game. It was called Slaughter, where you grab a ball and you throw it against the wall, and if it bounces and you don't catch it, you have to run to the wall and touch the wall to be safe. If the ball, the ball comes towards you and
Yeah.
and you drop it, yeah, you have to run to the wall to reset. Like
Yeah, we had a game like that was called Murder Ball. I think it's the same thing where you'll line up
okay,
against the wall and they whip the
yes,
ball at you, and if you
yeah,
catch the ball, you're safe, but if you get a hit, you're out. It was like
yeah.
dodgeball, but much like harder core.
I think it's Slaughterhouse or Slaughter they called it. But yeah, no, we throw a ball against the wall and it bounces back at you, and if you catch it, cool. Then you throw it, like that, whatever. But anyways, I wasn't paying attention, and it hit me, and then I was like, oh shit. So I try to run to the wall to touch it. Once you touch the wall, you're safe. But what I saw was that the people, there was only like maybe 4 or 5 people playing the game. But since it hit me, the people that were like outside people that were just watching, they decided to jump in too. Like, oh shit, free hits, free punches.
Did no
So
one
I
explain
just
the rules to the people? Like they just
like
thought it was a free for all? Or
like what the fuck? You can't like participate. You're not even playing the game. You're not in it. You're just like, oh shit, there's blood in the water. Let's attack. The it's the mob mentality kicked in. And yeah, I tried to run to the wall, but there was a bunch of people, and I tried to like jump and go over them. No, and I just felt a bunch of punches from all sides.
are you sure there wasn't more to that story you're leaving out? I feel like there's something you're leaving out in that story.
And what saved me was the bell rang, and it's time to go to class. It was recess, like during recess,
Yeah.
and we're just like people are playing, the kids are playing. No, no, I'm glad nothing else happened, but no, I felt like a chewed up piece of gum
What
tossed to
grade
the.
was this? What grade were you in?
I was in the 7th grade.
7th grade. What year was
Yeah.
this? This was like 7th grade. So
Uh, 80, 80, 87, 86, 87.
yeah, yeah. If that happened today, that'd be a hate crime.
Yeah. Yeah. I would need counseling. I would need all kinds of shit. The school
Yeah,
was shut down.
yeah, yeah. There'd be a band, like a color ribbon for everyone to wear the next day.
Hmm.
You know,
I think,
it's true though. In the 80s, right? I had stuff like
yeah.
that happen too, like where just fights break out for no reason. Just suddenly people are fighting, and it's just for absolutely no reason at all. Just things get nasty. Um, yeah, and then then 5 minutes later, you just forgive everybody and go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was forgiven. I was victimized that day, but I have my share of victimizing other people
Well,
that
that's my
didn't
thing.
deserve it.
I was about to
Yeah.
say, like, I don't think that beating came out of nowhere.
I think the spin the bottle karma, it landed on me. It's like, okay, your turn to get fucked up today. So Vegas Lights is really devious. I think she's talking about the getting hard, being jumped by a bunch of women.
Oh, thanks, Random Brad. I appreciate it.
Oh,
Yeah, it's been a good year for my channel this year. Thanks. I appreciate it. I do want to do some live as Skeletor, but it's been I don't know. I don't like going live with the costume on and doing the voice for that long.
I I think if you do that, you need another person to help you be your eyes.
Well,
You
yeah,
know.
it's really hard to see through the costume, so
Yeah.
it's like, it's like I always afraid someone sends you a super chat. Next thing you know, you're like, don't even notice it, right? And then you're like,
You ignore them,
yeah,
and they're like, I don't want to be. I'm gonna unsubscribe. This guy, he don't pay attention to his fans.
yeah, yeah. I was
Yeah,
like, no, I
that's
just can't see. I try, I try to see, but then again, I should do like, I think what's his name, Doomcock. I don't even
yeah,
think he shows his face.
yeah. Yeah, you've been punched by women before, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, Vegas Lights, being punched by a woman is like it's nothing. It's laughable. It's like you get punched. Like, okay, was that it?
No, but you have to pretend that it hurts so you could get sympathy later. That's what I
Yeah,
did. Right? You're like, Jesus, I can't believe you did that. And then later on, you're doing this with your jaw, right? You know,
Mm-hmm.
and the next thing you know, he's like, she feels bad. You know, I can't believe he did that. I'm sorry. You know, he's like, oh, yeah, it's okay. You know how to make it up to me?
Yeah, thanks, Random Brad. He's sending the link
Yeah,
out to
thanks,
your
man. Appreciate it.
cool man. Very cool. Yeah, no, punches from women just get me hard because it's con, I it's contact. It's contact with the opposite sex.
He gets so few. He gets so
Yeah,
little. Apparently,
yeah.
he's married.
Any contact with the opposite sex is welcomed.
Yeah, a gust of wind with a perfume smell, and he's done.
Smelling a woman's hair, like, ooh, that's so nice. Thank you. And then boing.
Boing.
So okay, yeah. So P Diddy, um, they raided all his houses, all his homes,
But
and
he left the
all.
country, right? He's no longer here.
Yeah, he's not here. He's all four corners. All four corners of the United States got raided at New York, Miami, L.A. I don't know what other. I think there's four places, but I know three for sure. All his mansions got raided, and he's not in the country. But he did give a statement saying that he's wrongfully accused, and he will prove that all this is BS.
Well, I mean,
So
just because he goes to president doesn't mean he's going to be, you know, you get arrested, but then you go
mhm.
stand trial, right?
Yeah,
You have to stand trial, you know. Um,
face your peers and yeah, innocent till proven guilty, P Diddy. So don't leave the country yet. That kind of makes you look guilty there.
well, I think he's past the point. But where do you go? Where do you run to?
Uh, yeah, good question. Where the hell is he? I'm sure he would pick a country that doesn't
It doesn't.
expedite,
Yeah, extradite there.
extradite.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
So he's in Russia.
P Diddy, if you're listening to this live stream, they're not as racist no more. They're not racist where like, oh, you don't stand a chance with your trial because you're a man of color.
Well, I mean, they
Uh,
haven't been racist about that since OJ. I
yeah,
mean, OJ got off. We know that.
right. And he killed supposedly, allegedly. I don't know. I wasn't there, but his wife.
Sure, you weren't.
Yeah, I wasn't there. Even though it was in L.A., I'm kind of
Yeah.
near L.A. Doesn't mean yeah because it happened in L.A. and I live in L.A. Doesn't mean I was there. I don't know. L.A. is a pretty fucking big place.
Yeah, you were driving the Bronco.
LA LA is bigger than some countries and makes like 10 times the amount of the money of those little ass countries. So
That's true. No, I think LA is like got what half the population of Canada just in LA.
Canada would be more population is just that when you overpopulate the people they freeze the people that are outside of the zone the safe zone the city out of the city limits will freeze to death.
Well, the problem with Canada is that all the population is rooted in like 3 cities, and then the cities become ridiculously overpopulated. You know, like the city Toronto, my city, is ridiculously overpopulated at the moment. You know, and I think everywhere in North America is becoming like that. So it's just like because everywhere, just anybody just comes right away. They just want to go to those either Toronto, Vancouver, or Montreal, and that's it. You know, no one wants to go anywhere else because there is, yeah, it's cold. Who wants to go to Winnipeg and freeze your balls off?
Yeah, Quebec, Montreal.
Actually, Montreal's not too bad, cold wise. Quebec City's pretty cold, but it's actually a beautiful city. Um, Vancouver is warm. It's not too bad in Vancouver. Toronto is like just a little bit colder than New York and Chicago. It's not too bad here. But yeah, there are some places that are just ridiculous. No thanks. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to send you a link of a song that mentions Montreal in it. 80s song. Is that when I think about those nights in Montreal, I get the sweetest thoughts of you and me.
Sing it. Sing it.
Uh,
Give it.
shit, I don't know the rest of the words. Anyways, the hook, it goes, I just wanna stop and tell you how much I love you, babe. I have to send you the song. Maybe Skeletor could sing it.
No.
This
Skeletor will not be singing that.
is this is why I'm not one of your writers of the show. I don't
Yeah.
come up with good stuff.
No, it's not. It's just I don't like songs about Montreal.
Yeah. I don't know. Is it a good place or is it like what's better, Montreal? Where would you rather be if you had no choice? You had to. This is your only choice, Montreal or Quebec.
You mean city?
Yeah, where
Yeah,
would
Quebec City is handmade like easily.
you
Quebec
rather
City is
live in
beautiful.
Quebec?
It's like a little Paris. It's like little France. It's nice. It's different. It's more European than even places in Europe. You know, my father's
When,
from a town in Portugal, like I told you. I
yeah.
go there all the time, and every time I went to Quebec City, I go to Quebec City. It's like reminds me of those towns in Portugal. So
When
it
when
makes my
when I
dad homesick.
hear when I hear that it's more European, it just makes me think that it's all the men there are not circumcised.
Uh,
That's what that means, not
I think there's a
European.
sign that is actually says that there's a population. It says "le population de hommes," circumcised. I don't even know how to say circumcised in French.
Yeah. Viva la circul
2 millions
yeah,
circumcisés
yeah. Well, it's safe to say P.
and
Diddy's
counting.
not in Canada. If I was a fugitive of the law, can I hide in Canada?
No,
Would or Trudeau would say, no,
it
send them back.
depends. If you're a member of the government, yes, you can hide in Canada. Apparently, the government can get away with any kind of crime here. So,
Mm,
sure, but other than that, no. Uh, there's you can hide in Mexico, obviously. If you're
yeah, but Mexico, they send people back. People get caught in Mexico and they'll send them back to the U.S.
um yeah, but I think you could get lost in certain places in Mexico, right? Yeah,
Yeah, I
like
think would be good to go to like a beach town, then get a job as a towel boy or something.
yeah, you just go to one of the resorts.
Yeah,
Just go to work at one of the Acapulco resorts and yeah, just
I speak English.
oh, there was I actually me and my wife we actually thought about that years ago. When we went to Acapulco. Oh, sorry, no, it was Cancun, and we were like we saw the guys there, and they were like, we knew I told you I knew the club owner was like Portuguese, and
Hmm.
we talked to them, and they were like, oh, we're taking people and whatever, and if you could speak the language, it doesn't matter Spanish, we'll give you a job. And we thought about it too, like to work there at the hotel, and
Hmm.
then we were like, nah, I don't want to work at a hotel, like just because it's a free vacation. But I mean, you're working 14 hours a day there,
Oh
you know,
wow.
and just there's no time to do anything except for like kiss ass to tourists. I'm like, no thanks. It's like it'll ruin the vacation. Like you don't think you're on a vacation anymore if you actually have to. Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it would be like if I had a job in porn. At first, it seemed like glamorous and like, yeah, this is my dream job. But then
Yeah,
it's like you don't realize
you become
that,
a fluffer.
yeah, all the nasty stuff you see, you get like,
Prince Harry on Diddy's list. so
Diddy,
so
Diddy
Diddy,
has a list.
I
Hmm.
guess Diddy has an island somewhere too where he goes to.
Oh,
Like
with the underage girls or something like that,
yeah,
or
yeah.
sex trafficking. I didn't know this, but my wife was telling me that P Diddy had a wife, and she died or something.
I have no
There's
idea.
some conspiracies. Ex-wife that he might have had her removed.
I,
I'm
I
like, oh, I
mean,
didn't know that.
I don't put anything past that industry at this point. I mean, so much comes out of that place that's like, you keep hearing this, that, Oprah's name keeps coming up. You keep hearing like, I don't know. It's just at this point, anything coming out of Hollywood is just it doesn't surprise me.
The Oprah thing, I heard that her and The Rock have prime real estate in
Maui.
yeah, and so they set the place on fire. to get rid of the people so they could build their resort or
They
whatever.
have a laser, DBS.
From
If you say things too loud, they might hit you with the laser.
Oh yeah, I saw the video of all the supposedly the laser shooting from satellite setting the
No, it's a
place on
plane.
fire.
They don't shoot it from a satellite. It's from a plane.
Oh, from a
It's a
plane.
high altitude plane. They've had that laser since Star Wars, since Reagan. It's funny because I remember watching a whole documentary on that laser. It was called Star Wars at the time. I
Mhm.
remember that Star Wars project.
Well, I seen a movie where they actually show this plane with the laser, and they use it to cook popcorn. It was a Val Kilmer movie.
Yeah,
You remember that one? I think it's called
very expensive
Geniuses.
popcorn cooker.
You see, you remember that Geniuses? I think it's called.
Real Geniuses? Is that what that
Yeah,
is? Oh
with the
yeah, with
Val
Val
Kilmer.
Kilmer. Yeah, that was a long. Yeah, that's a
There
funny.
was a guy that they implanted a speaker on his tooth, and he thinks that God is sending a message. Like there's like, they say, stop playing with yourself. Yeah.
No, it's just funny if they use that laser to make popcorn. Just like that's what all the crop circles are. It's just that laser is turning the crops, the cornfields,
Hmm.
into popcorn, and
Yeah.
then they then they eat it up.
Do you know Parrot Head?
Parrot Head sounds familiar. I'm pretty sure I've seen him or heard him.
I actually met Parrot Head 2 years ago or 3 years ago. Parrot Head. He lives in Reno. I'm sorry if I doxed you there, Parrot Head, but he lives in Reno.
Just don't
And
give his full
no,
address.
no,
It's fine.
I don't know his address now, and I don't even remember his real name. But I went to his location. He gave me a location to meet him, right? And I knock on the door, and I don't. He never told me his name. So this woman answers the door. I said, I'm looking for Parrot Head. she the look she gave me. She gave me this look like, you asshole. You wasting my time. What the fuck? And she's like, no, there's no, sorry, you got the wrong place. I start walking away back to my car, and I hear DBS, DBS, because he don't even know my name. DBS. I turn around like, oh, okay, cool. Parrot Head?
And it was a parrot.
No, no, no. He, he
That would have
wears.
been a funny end to the story. You turned around and it was an actual parrot saying DBS, DBS. It was out in the lawn.
Yeah. See, look,
Smartest parrot in the world.
I never asked. I think he told me. I asked him. He told me, but I'm sorry, I forgot. But I will off the air. I will ask you because I will be in Reno. I'm going to Reno in May. So I hope to run into you again, Parrot Head. We had a good conversation. It's good to meet the fans. So yeah.
But most people don't go door to door to meet the fans.
Yeah. Like
he's committed more than most. You won't see that, that behavior from like Critical Drinker and those other big channels. They're not going to go to your door. They won't put the level of commitment that DBS puts.
Like the guy Jeff from World Class Bullshitters. I almost met him, but like now, if you want to meet him, you need to buy his book and go to his signing, and you can meet him. But I was gonna buy him beer and actually hang out with him, but then the pandemic happened and everything shut down, and that got. But no, I'm not like those people. I will meet my fans in person. I will travel across the country.
He travels for you.
Yeah. I want to hang out with you, Parrot Head.
I think you're trying to become president, and so you're trying to do your your due diligence. You're going door to door, getting potential votes. Vote DBS next election.
I want to talk to you. But and Ashley, we have this lady Ashley that comes on my live streams, and Ashley like, oh, Parrot Head looks like a serial killer. It's like, no, he don't. He don't look like a serial killer.
Well, what does a serial killer look like?
Vegas Lights wants to meet DBS. Yeah, we could do that.
You should have like a gathering. You just like pick a location and have everyone
Mhm.
meet you, sign autographs.
DBS Con.
DBS con.
Yeah,
He cons everyone to go there, and then and then you don't show up.
Reno is cheaper than Vegas. It is.
Well, yeah.
And I want to go to Arizona. I want to meet Stony One. And I want to meet. I don't know if I want to meet Papa Cotton. No offense, Papa Cotton. I don't know if I want to meet you. You intimidate me, Papa Cotton.
You
But
can't play favorites, DBS. You gotta.
yeah. You know what? You're right. I have to suck it up and pretend I'm having a good time. Like, hey, Papa Cotton, all right. Hey, I'm so glad to be here.
You never know. Maybe Papa Cotton's the best host ever. You know?
He just I've had arguments with him in the past. I don't want to bring that up, but he's
Some
kind
of the
of
best friendships start with arguments. You never
yeah.
You never know.
You know what? Get all the fights out of the way first, and then it leaves room for just friendship only.
Yeah.
But all right, yeah. You know what? You changed my mind. I do want to Papa Cotton. Never mind what I said. Scratch everything off the record. What I said. I do want to meet you someday. They're all selling another 100 tickets to the show going to you. Oh yeah, I could. Yeah, I should get a ticket to go meet God of Lamb or Lamb of God. What was it
Yeah,
called?
Lamb of God.
Yeah. I want to go see Lamb of God and inhale all the weed smoking of the crowd. I want to I want to rub shoulders with degenerates and
Jesus.
all this all the scum of the world.
You don't know that. They could be the sweetest people ever at that concert, you know.
There's
The nicest people. They they welcome you with open arms. They're your best friends. You already called them degenerates.
there's a slight stench of piss in the air.
Well, that's at every concert. That's just standard at every concert, especially the closer you are to the band.
Let's see. What is it? I fight everyone eventually. Yeah. No, yeah. He is. He's feisty. This one. He's like R2.
He's
Like,
a fighter, not a lover. He's
yeah.
a workhorse.
You know how R2 is like, oh, you're feisty. You
Yeah.
have to smack him on the top of the head. Bonk.
Yeah. Speaking of Star Wars, so did you want to talk about that topic at all?
Yes, this is open mic.
What do you think of what did we say before this about Kathleen?
Oh, Kathleen Kennedy. She's like invincible. She ruined the franchise, and she cost millions of dollars of potential profit. Like just divided the fandom. Millions of fans, that all that money, that potential money, it's all gone because of her weirdness, her views. And she's like still in power. She's still in control of Disney. So the conspiracy is that she might have some Bob Iger.
Yeah, she's got some dirt, I think. I think she does. I think she's been in the business for so long that she definitely dug up some dirt on a lot of these execs. And then she's going to P. Diddy them if they don't do her bidding.
Yeah. Like when George Lucas, like, I disagree with it. Shut the fuck up, George. Yes, ma'am. That I noticed that in interviews.
Well, it's always funny because everyone always used to defend George, and I'm like, why are you defending George? He sold them to Disney in the first place. Like, I don't understand why everyone's like, oh, George, we should give it back to George. I'm like, no, you should give it back to George's wife. George's wife actually did a good job with Star Wars. George was kind of okay, but he didn't direct the two, the two movies after the first one. And I think he gets a lot of credit for
Yeah.
that. I mean, whatever. He's George. He's iconic, but I don't know. Everyone just forgets that he sold it to, what did he call them? White slavers.
I don't, and then I don't know why George. Okay, you have the original Star Wars movies. Why go back and edit it like where Guido, Han Solo shoots Guido. So what? Han Solo shot him for Han Solo was a ruthless smuggler. He's
He wants
ruthless.
to sell more toys. That's why. He wants to
So
sell more toys. So
it's like, oh well, let Guido shoot first, and then like no, the original was that Han. Hey, the dude threatened him, like, and he's in space, is lawless. Like, so what?
yeah.
He shot him.
Yeah, he was gonna shoot him if he didn't shoot first. Someone was gonna shoot. He just ended up shooting first. Yeah,
The laws are different on Tatooine than they are here or in Canada.
Canada's lawless. It's like the Wild West here.
You don't have to register your blaster or anything.
You don't have to register your snowblower here in Canada.
No
We
ID.
we
You
have
don't even
we have
need
a
an
conceal
ID.
and carry of snowblowers.
You don't need your ID or nothing in the Tatooine.
No.
There's no age of what you could buy drinks, alcohol drinks, and they even have alcohol drinks that'll kill you. It's not meant for whatever alien species you are. Only certain aliens could drink those kind of drinks. They sell them to anybody. They don't care.
Well, no, they don't serve droids here.
Right. And then there's no warning about if you're pregnant, don't or
Don't
no yeah.
Yeah, there's no smoke signs when you go into into Tatooine bars. You might get into a fist fight or lose an arm. You never know.
Yeah, let me just address this. A Parrot Head said that Papa Khan, this is his 16th YouTube account, which is kind of true. His accounts get banned. He gets kicked off because he's very opinionated. This guy right here, Papa Khan. I love Papa Khan because he's bitter, and I love bitter. I love bitter people. I love disgruntled people. I get you. I get you, man.
I'm your people.
Yeah, you're my people, man. I love disgruntled and bitter people.
Well, that population is growing every day.
You're my kid. See, I just noticed.
I am one with the disgruntled nature.
I wanna be a part of the disgruntled, bitter people. Like we need a disgruntled. You know how there's the Republicans and Democrats. That we have a party of the bitter, disgruntled party, and we need candidates for where there's a movement.
Yeah, you can be left and disgruntled and right. You can be disgruntled about completely different things, but as long as you're disgruntled, it doesn't matter where you are. You can be pissed off on the left and really disgruntled on the right, but just come together on your disgruntledness. Hold hands.
Wookie, a wrench. Yes. You know what? I could do that. I think I could do that. A Wookie needs a wrench because his account gets, like Stony One has a wrench. Stony One's a mod. And Parrot
Give
Head's
everybody
a
a
mod.
wrench. Just give everybody a wrench.
Just get no.
Just
There's
wrenches for everybody.
There's a few people I would never give a wrench to.
Yeah.
There's one guy named Jens, from England, a British guy.
Did you visit him?
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not here. He stalks me. When I'm on, he comes on.
Really?
And then he's like, "Oh, you American soy boy bitches." That's what he does. Like, remember I told you before I went live that there's some people I won't let on because I don't want to mix them with you. I don't want you to
yeah, it's fine. I'm good to mix it up with anybody.
And he would be like that. He'd be, "Oh, you soy boy American bitches."
Yeah. Well, he takes the lime. Well, he takes the lime out of his pockets.
And he's so masculine.
Oi.
Yeah.
I've been in a Manchester fight this week. 5 of them.
Yeah,
I'll,
he does.
I'll
He does
beat up
talk
the
about
queen.
fights. I got into a fight at the pub.
Yeah. Right after we sang and danced.
And
Thanks.
I was like, okay, governor.
You're the last person I would have called soy, though. That's kind of funny.
But I wonder what he thinks of Canadians because of Canada, because he just,
Oh,
it
they
was like,
hate Canadians.
oh,
I'm not sure they
the
hate
English.
Canadians, but I'm sure I think everybody thinks Canadians are soy now just because Justin Trudeau has completely ruined our image. Before we were known as, at least, as a hockey nation, we were known as semi-tough. At least we knew we
Mhm.
fought in our sports.
Oh yeah, the
Yeah.
Canadian hockey, yeah.
You
You
know.
guys are missing teeth and like, yeah, battle tested.
Oh yeah. Yeah, no, I played hockey as a kid. Checking. I didn't lose my teeth though. I got lucky. I have friends that did, but I never lost. But you don't have to take. It doesn't take much to lose your teeth in hockey. A puck to the face will do it. But yeah, no. I think British have their own problems too. They're soy there too.
Yeah, they don't have guns. There's
Now they don't need guns. That's how tough they are. They
can
beat you with billy clubs and
can
a
you
stern language.
mm-hmm.
The pin is larger than the gun, governor.
Yeah, he was offended when I was talking shit about Queen when the Queen passed away, and I was saying, yeah, that's kind of messed
I wonder
up.
why he was upset. I have no idea. He just started attacking me out of
I
nowhere.
said because I told him that the Queen was Sith. And that those that gain power fear to lose power, and she feared to lose power. That's why she never stepped down. You know.
I would not want to be the queen. I wouldn't want to be any of those, to be honest. I mean, you think about it, like you can't even have a life. You wouldn't have a normal life. You have to wake up. You gotta like, you know, do all those, like, those, because I'm pretty sure they got like this list of things they're not allowed to say, they can't talk about, they can't enjoy things, they can't go and, they can't live like normal people. You know, I think though being rich would kind of wear out fast if you had no freedom of your own to think or say anything
Mhm.
you wanted. You know, or I think, or do anything you wanted. I'd rather not be there. I would have quit if I was if I was a royal family. I wouldn't want to be there.
Yeah, like the one of them quit. Harry. Harry quit. He didn't want to
Now
be a
he
part
got
of it.
fired.
Yeah, and even though his wife, to me she's very light skinned, but her blood is tainted.
But isn't Harry the one who um got wasn't he the one who Princess Diana cheated on what's his name with?
With
So
the
it's like
with the
not even he's like an illegitimate kid. Like he's Diana's kid, but he's not.
she the from what I read, she cheated with one of the bodyguards, with one of the like the
Puff
Secret
Daddy.
Service, like her security. And yeah, could be one of the security, because I know it wasn't that Dodiad Fayed or whatever, the Egyptian dude. It wasn't. His name was Dodi Head or Dodi El Fayed or something.
Yeah, because they had it in for that guy ever since. I think you know ever since Diana. I think they don't like him because he's like an illegitimate kid anyway. They're like, we have to put up with him. But whatever.
They took offense of him putting his dark hog in Diana every night. They took they took offense to that. So she needs to go.
And I can't believe they took offense to that either.
She's gonna drive in this tunnel. That's where we get her, at the tunnel.
Yeah.
That's where we're gonna strike. We'll make
She
it
had
look
a
like an accident.
she had a she Papa Khan said she had a red-headed horse trainer or some shit. It looks like the prince. Yeah, it does look like the prince.
Yes. Yes. Like I've seen movies where it shows like, the monarchy, but back then there were some nasty people. I seen some nasty stuff.
No, we don't follow. I don't follow the royal family. It's just funny to make fun of.
Like Braveheart, Braveheart, right? With the Mel Gibson, right? Mel Gibson.
Yeah, yeah.
The princess, she had sex with Mel Gibson before they like tore him apart, before they cut his balls off. And she whispered to the king, and the king was like, all right, in his deathbed, it's what's his face's baby, not your son's baby.
Yeah, the royals are all messed up, man. Since the dawn of time, a bunch of lizards. Yeah, they're the aliens.
Yeah, bunch of lizards.
The lizard people.
Yeah, Princess Diane. She was with the Prince Charles for a while, but after a while, she got tired of dealing with his his two like a two pump chump.
I like him. I like him. I like him big and black.
I'll take a dark Egyptian uncircumcised penis over the English one. Thank you.
You or Diana?
Diane. I'm just speaking as if I am Diane.
Yeah.
Because yeah.
Was he Egyptian? See, I don't even know.
Dodi, the guy that died with her, Dodi El Fayed or some shit like that. His name was. Yeah.
Hey. Yeah, I don't. I see. I don't even know that much. Michael Stark. It's been a long time.
Oh, hey. Michael Stark, Death by Saber. Hello, DBS. Going to work right now. He's, I think, Michael Stark. You're from Croatia, right?
He's gonna come visit you.
Yeah, I'm gonna come visit you.
He's got his plane ticket ready.
Mm-hmm.
You still haven't come visit me. You're visiting everybody else.
Yeah, it's because
the border. You don't like Canada.
If my job makes me go to Canada, then yeah.
Makes me.
Toronto, right?
Yeah.
I'll say send me. I'll tell my job, send me to Toronto.
Gotta check out their beef.
Like I was hoping you would come to LA someday.
I do want to go to LA. I actually want to go to before LA. I wanted to visit. There's a new theme park opening up in is it Nevada? No, not Nevada. The one it's like a Mattel theme park.
Oh, Mattel theme park.
They're supposed to be building like a giant life-size Castle Grayskull.
Oh, that would be nice.
Yeah, and they're like, so it's like I wanted to say, but where is it? It's in Arizona. That's where it is. So I wanted to go. Michael Stark says, at Shady, my favorite Skeletor.
Yes.
Yeah. I've lost myself. I'm no longer Shaney anymore. I'm only Shaney with DBS. The rest of the time I'm Skeletor.
He takes a bath with the Skeletor costume on. He eats breakfast with the Skeletor.
I don't eat breakfast to maintain my Skeletor physique. I'm a lot more evil than I used to be.
Till we meet again.
Yeah. Oh.
Actually, I put holes in the condom. Till we meet again.
I put holes in the condom.
So, yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, that's why Parrot Head, in Reno. Parrot Head, are you still here? And are we gonna meet up? Or are you gonna like last year? I tried to meet up with him, but he gave me the excuse that his job, he didn't have no time. Like you better make time this time. this year.
He
Make
doesn't.
time to come.
Was that his wife that you knocked on the door? Was that?
No,
Oh,
no.
okay.
I don't know how much I could say.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
I know it wasn't his wife. It was
Okay, yeah, no.
non
Don't say anything if you're going
non-related.
to incriminate people.
I don't want to dox Parrothead too much,
No, no,
but
no.
I will
Don't,
say
don't.
he might look he might look like a serial killer, but he's not.
But he's a puppy. But he's a puppy at heart.
He is kind. He is a
He's
kind.
gentle.
Oh, here we go. Last year I told you my days off. See, that's the fucking excuse.
Well, that is a good excuse. I mean, if you go to a day where he's working, it's not really an excuse more than it is a reason.
I come all this way. I travel thousands of miles.
Yeah, take the day off.
Come see you, and you need to fucking. All I ask is for like an hour of your fucking time. Don't give me the shit about work and whatever.
Give him the address to work, and then you guys can.
Yeah, I'll bring you lunch at your job site. Fuck.
That's good service, DBS.
Yeah.
Not only are you like going to your quote unquote fans, meet and greets, but you're bringing them lunch too. Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's.
I was even willing to go to his favorite barbecue place in Reno.
Yeah. Let's see Joe Rogan do that for his fans.
What's the other? What are these big YouTubers? Big name of some big YouTubers.
Well, it depends on what are you talking about.
Like within the fandom
Gamers, Jeremy.
Jeremy, yeah, Jeremy,
Doomcock.
right? Doomcock.
Yeah, Doom. I don't know.
Yeah, is Doomcock coming to Reno to visit you? No. Jeremy, no. DBS, yes. DBS will come see you. I'm willing to go to Arizona. Well, Sony One, hopefully he'll be back to listen to this. Sony One is in Arizona. Papa Khan is in Arizona. I'll come see you guys. So is Snow Dove. Snow Dove, he's in Arizona.
Is he? Everybody's in Arizona. Jesus.
Yeah, it's the it's affordable housing over there. That's why.
Yeah, that's why I should go to Arizona. I could do my Skeletor full time, Castle Grayskull.
The weather, yeah, it's Arizona, super hot, super cold, super hostile environment.
Really?
Skeletor would love it there.
Skeletor loves hostile environments. He makes it.
Oh, it's Sony One. I was telling Parrothead, I'm going to Reno. Parrothead lives in Reno. I'm gonna be in his side of town in May. And I think he will have a day off during the week I'm there. We'll get together and go get a bite to eat or whatever. But I was saying that I'll come and meet you guys. One day I need to come out to Arizona and meet. I would like to meet Stony One. Stony One has a cool truck. He showed me a picture of his truck.
See, he has ulterior motive. He doesn't want to see you, Stony. He wants to see your truck.
Yeah.
He's a truck enthusiast.
Yeah, I respect people that drive trucks. I have
like
a truck.
A rock.
Yeah. I can't dox him either, but the Toyota, you have a Toyota?
Was that Toyota? Like a rock, strong as I can. No, was that Toyota?
No, the Rock is
that commercial. Yeah, that was.
That's Ford. No,
Ford F-150.
Like a rock. Yeah, it sits like a. I mean, when it breaks down. Chevy's like a rock. Okay. I have a Ford, unfortunately, but that's what I could afford. I wish if I had 10 grand more, I could have got the Chevy, but
then you'd have to drive it to the levee, but the levee was gone.
See, Papa and Stony both live in Arizona, but not near each other. And then I know Snow Dove lives in Arizona. They probably in 3 different cities. Papa, have you visited Snow Dove or Stony? Have you visited Snow Dove at the checkpoint on what?
On 19.
Oh, checkpoint on 18. Okay, this is their
Tucson. That's south of Tucson.
Tucson, Arizona. I've been to Kingsman, Arizona. I've been to Flagstaff, Arizona. Yeah,
Tombstone.
Arizona's desolate. Mhm.
The only place I've always wanted to go is Tombstone, Arizona. That's the
Oh,
one
yeah.
place I've always wanted to go.
Yeah. I want to be like Doc Holliday. So I'll be a Huckleberry.
I'm your Huckleberry. Yeah, you say that before you do anything. You like before you put mustard on your hot dog. I'm your Huckleberry. You know, you
I'm your Huckleberry.
go to the washroom. I'm your Huckleberry. Pull
Yeah.
out your wiener.
My hypocrisy only goes so far.
It's a great movie. That's one of the best movies of all time. You ain't a daisy. You ain't a daisy at all.
You know Daisy. Yeah. Oh, the guy called him a longer.
Yeah.
He goes, okay, longer.
Okay, longer. I was like, that's like another word for like lawman, isn't it?
Oh, from what I heard, longer is
It's like
somebody with weak arms. They're like.
Is it? I thought it was another word for lawman. Maybe I'm wrong.
Somebody told me that it's because like his arms are weak, like real skinny arms, and so like he's a longer. They're like, ooh, that's talking shit.
He was talking about his penis. It's longer.
All right, longer.
Hey,
Let's
longer.
do it.
I love that name though, Doc Holliday. It just I named my dog Holiday after that. One of my dogs is named Holiday. Just because of I named him Doc. Sorry, not Holiday. Doc, based on Doc Holiday. Yeah.
Let's see, what is this? I'm on the border of AZ. Yeah. Papa Kanan is anti-Cali. When supposedly when there's
he's not going back to Cali.
When there's a big earthquake and California sinks into the ocean, Papa Kanan is going to stand with his shotgun and make sure that no Californians make their way to Arizona. He's going to stop them at the border.
He's going to build a wall
at the state line.
Yeah.
Longer. Oh, he has longer. Okay, see, I'm getting different. Longer means that he has tuberculosis.
No, longer. He said longer. He had tuberculosis, but is that what it meant? I thought it was longer, not longer. Now I got to figure this.
He was mocking him for his ailment. Oh, that makes sense, Papa Cotton. That makes sense. I had to Google this. I do keep my eye on them. Yeah, it's because like Arizona, when they vote, it's usually a red state, but in the last election they would turn blue, and that's because a lot of the people from California have migrated to Arizona because it's cheaper to live in Arizona. It's too expensive to live in California, so they brought their California mentality to Arizona. It's fucking up Arizona. So, do you agree with what I'm saying, Papa? That these motherfuckers from California keep moving to Arizona and they bring their California ways with them?
Take your weird Hollywood ways and get back where you belong. You bunch of longers.
Take your trendy ways back. Go back to your land. Cross-dressing.
It's funny because in Canada it's the reverse. The blue is conservative in Canada and red is liberal. So it always throws me up when you say the red and the blue. I get confused. I forget which is which.
Yeah.
Got to get rid of in Canada. We got to get rid of the red. There's two. That guy's messing it up. Trudeau.
Oh, they don't move to his neck of the woods. He lives in the border, on the state line. They're fucking it up where Snow is. Yeah, okay. Yeah, wherever Snow. I know Snow has complained about this. I've heard him complain about that, but
yeah. You don't want that. Toronto, like it's like I think Toronto was a liberal city. It's
Hmm.
although it's changing because what's his name is killing it. Actually, I think the next election here, there will be no more liberals left. No, I'm not even kidding. This guy has killed even the people who would normally be liberal hate him
Hmm.
so much that they're just nobody's going to vote for this guy next election. It's killing the liberals. Like actually not going to have any more liberals in Canada next election for sure.
Yeah, yeah, because they give him such a bad rap. They're like,
Yeah.
no, we need to exterminate these. You need to stop this plague
I think
from
the only people
spreading.
who are liberals left are Justin Trudeau's family. I think it's and even no, but even they've left. Like there was, I don't know if you guys got this, but there was at a McDonald's in Toronto. Actually, it was in Toronto where Justin Trudeau's daughter was caught drunk out of her mind, and she's 15 years old, so she shouldn't have even been
Oh my
drinking in the first
god.
place. So she was drunk in the middle of McDonald's by herself. I felt so sorry for her because I'm like, she didn't have any friends. She's just alone,
Hmm.
yelling out, "Don't vote for my father. He's gonna
Damn.
steal your money. Don't vote for my father." Like his wife left him. His daughter hates him. They were there was an MMA fight in Toronto
Hmm.
where they were booing like his son was is attending it,
Hmm.
and they literally chanted, "Fuck Trudeau, fuck Trudeau." Like the whole stadium did that. And um the whole stadium just booed him. Didn't they just Stony Dust, didn't he just get reelected? He didn't. He won because of he got like he lost the popular vote in Canada, but he won because of like the places that he got votes from. Um, but he's got a minority government in Canada, and he only won because of COVID, because everyone was scared and they didn't know how to handle it, and that's the only reason he strategically called an early election, which you can do in Canada, um, because he knew that it could extend his 4 years. It would extend his 4 years if he
Hmm.
called for an early election, and he knew that he would take advantage of COVID. See, everybody was all freaked out, right? So they didn't want to change, because it's like times were very insecure, so you don't know who you're going to get, right? And we didn't have Polier, which that guy, that guy's a genius. That guy's amazing.
He, he's like Charles Bronson reincarnated as a Canadian born in Canada.
No, this guy, he's great. He doesn't take
He's
anybody's
he's,
shit.
he's like Chuck Norris and Charles Bronson and Clint Eastwood all in one and Canadian.
He is actually he's crazy. You should see he's gone viral several times for how he handles the media. Actually, Joe Rogan did a thing on it. But yeah, he's gonna win a landslide vote, and it's not even gonna be close. Like, and he's out. No
Mhm.
more WEF. F the WEF.
And I want to let the people in the chat know that they come to LA, they could hit me up on Twitter, message me, and I will show you around. I'll show you around, and I might take you out to get something to eat, maybe. And
The DBS tour.
like Shaney, you come over, I'll definitely take you somewhere to eat, and I'll show you the Bat Cave and the Freddy Krueger's house and all the good spots, all the movie spots that were in movies. I'll
Mhm.
take you to those spots.
Oh, that's cool. Did I see Strickland at the press conference? No, I did not. I didn't see.
Strickland.
Oh, no, I didn't see that. It's this. I would love to go to LA to visit, but only to see you and to see Disney World. That's the only reason I would.
Yeah,
Sorry,
go to the Star Wars.
actually, no. MGM Studios. That's where I want to see. I want to see.
MGM Studios.
Yeah, Disney ruined it for me. I can't go to Disney. They're too expensive.
Yeah.
MGM Studios or something. That's what I would see. Uh, but I Arizona's a place I gotta go. That's on my high on my list. There's very few. I have no interest in New York. None.
Me neither. I was like, why the fuck I want to go somewhere like it's cold and it's pee.
It's like Toronto. Why it's cold and it's pee.
The pee runs.
That's on their
wild in the
license
streets.
plate.
Yeah,
That's on
the
the New York
subway.
license
You
plate.
go in the
Cold and
subway, it
there's
smells like
pee.
piss. Yes. The rats, they mug you on the subway. They steal your wallet. The rats.
Yeah,
Why the fuck do I want to do that?
and it's legal to rat. It's legal for rats to rob you now. Anything under $1,000, isn't it? Come to New York. It's cold and there's pee.
There's snow and pee, a limited amount.
It's unlimited. You have all the
Unlimited.
pee you can have.
Unlimited amount of cold and piss in New York. I don't want to visit the soup Nazi in the Seinfeld episode. I could give a shit about that. That doesn't interest me at all. I'm like, oh, let's go visit the soup Nazi. You know, no, fuck that.
Rats could legally conceal carry. I hear they can vote too.
They're the ones hiding. They're the ones that frame P. Diddy.
They went to his house.
Yeah,
They set
they
him
set
up.
him up. Took pictures of underage girls and they set him up.
Yeah,
But
I
yeah,
guess we know what city's not going to sponsor DBS's video.
no, yeah, I don't. I refuse to go to New York. I mean, at first I was like, yeah, I wanna try some of that New York pizza because
But it smells like pee. Why would you?
yeah, yeah, I would ruin it. I mean, it might taste good, but then you get that pee smell in your nose. You might ruin it. And then the street hot dogs is supposedly the hot dogs and the pizza taste better in New York. That's what I'm hearing, but that might be bullshit.
Well, I hear the pizza. I hear pizza, but I don't know. I've never heard of hot dog. I've heard New York pizza is supposed to be the best.
And I would visit Slasher, this YouTube guy that he streamed with me. I would definitely go visit Slasher. I wish he was on now. He's usually up at this time.
Isn't everything Star Wars also? He's also in New York or Long Island.
Slasher hates Star Wars, but if you talk to him about the movie The Warriors, he knows every single line. He knows everything about the Warriors.
The Warriors.
Yeah, and the Warriors did it. That
I don't even know that movie.
come out and play. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yes.
The guy gets the 3 beer bottles in his fingers, and he's like tapping them together. It sounds like this. Warriors come out to play.
Is it set in New York?
Yes.
Oh, that's why.
Coney Island. Yeah, like all that. He knows those spots. Tommy of the Guinea Pig Collective went up there and they did videos and he took them to spots, all the filming location. Very cool.
First, he took him to the spots where the most concentrated of pee
Mhm.
and
Well,
rats.
Coney Island is by the ocean, so there's less piss smell. The ocean breeze pushes that pee smell inwards, inland.
Yeah. Maybe it's where it originates. All the pee in the ocean just pushes out. That's why.
Well,
See, that's why you see more aliens in places like Arizona and Nevada. You know, because there's less pee there, right? It's less offensive to the aliens. There's nobody landing in New York City because it's just too much pee.
Also, Slasher is big on wrestling. He knows all the wrestling stuff, backstories, and all that shit. He knows it all.
So, like the Hulk Hogan stories, the '80s, or like the more modern stuff.
He knows it, everything, all timelines from 70s till now, even alternate universes. He knows all.
The alternate universes, infinite worlds.
Yes,
Excellent.
he knows Hulk Hogan, where he wears blue. where Hulk Hogan's black, where Hulk Hogan's Asian. He knows all the different variants.
Hulk Hogan himself he's been a man of diversity.
Trans Hulk. He knows every single version of Hulk. I swear, I wish he was here. You would like him. He's out of all the crazy people that I stream with, he's the most normal, the most intellectual. That he's worthy of streaming with you.
I'm not that intellectual, so don't worry.
I would be that proud to introduce you to him. Like, this is Slasher. He's a good guy. I like. He's one of he's like the mafia. He's a friend of mine. No, he's a friend of ours. I would introduce him like he's a friend of ours. You know.
Yeah. Oh,
But,
we'll do it again. We'll do it again soon. I got to get back into it. These were fun. I don't know.
I'm willing to do it. I'm willing to stream again soon if you're interested. And we'll discuss it off the air, like if trivia. We want to do some trivia because I never got to the casino. I had this casino trivia set up, but we never got to it. But it could be me, you, and Slasher.
I would have lost. It wouldn't have been a fair fight because I saw the movie once a long time ago, and I just remember Joe Pesci's parts, and that's it.
You know, it would be I would lose miserably too because I don't really know.
So it would be the most boring trivia, like that nobody would be able to answer.
Slasher, so I think Slasher would know. He would kick our ass in Casino for sure.
Yeah. I know Joe Pesci's in it, and I know.
Yeah, I know that. I know Joe Pesci is in it, but Stoney says here we need Ben. Yeah, maybe you could get through to him because we tried. We reached out to him, but no, he's
fighting a good fight. He's on
fighting
the wall.
a good fight. Stoney won. He's he was commissioned by the man himself.
Yeah,
and he's dedicated.
Yeah,
he's always welcome. Always, the door is always open for him. He's always welcome here.
Where is he? You should have sent him a link. See if he would just come on just for the shits and giggles.
Well, yeah, even though I need to type his name correctly because before I used to just put B and his name would pop up automatically, but now no more. Now I have to spell out his whole name correctly in order for me to send him anything. But yeah, let's discuss this off the air. Let's try to set up a trivia or something. We'll talk. We'll do this again soon because I gotta get going. I know you probably want some sleep.
Yeah, it's like almost 3 a.m. here.
Skeletor needs his beauty sleep.
His ugly sleep.
His voice. You need to conserve that voice for your next show.
Certainly.
But I want to go ahead. I want to thank everybody. And of course, you come to LA, hit me up. We'll do that. We'll get together.
But you don't have to because he'll just hit you up anyway. So don't worry.
Yeah.
He'll come to all your houses, bringing gifts, food, voting ballots.
I'll bring Death by Saber stickers. I still have a bunch of stickers.
He'll put it on. He'll vote Death by Saber. He'll put it on your truck.
These guys, I told them, I mailed them stickers to a lot of people. And I told them, when you go to a public restroom, place the sticker where the toilet paper dispenser is. And then a lot of people did. They did that, and they took a picture and sent me the proof that they did.
Block where the toilet paper comes out, or just like
no, like where the dispenser is. And when you look over, it's like,
okay.
That's by Saber.
Not in that area where you can't pull it out, so it's like a really annoying. It's like
you're stuck. You're stuck there taking the dump. And then
you got a DBS sticker that all you can do is wipe your ass with a DBS.
It says
sticker.
Death by Saber YouTube, and like, well, since I'm stuck here, I got nothing else to do. Let me look it up. Oh, look, haha, funny. He's fighting.
The best marketing ever. They never thought of that.
He's fighting a fish he's having a lightsaber fight with a fish. Interesting.
Let's check him out.
Entertaining, yes.
Well, I'm on the can because he's got his cell phone out and everything.
And I'm gonna recommend this to everybody I know. Yes. So yeah, watch Shaney. Random Brad put a link to his YouTube
Thanks.
channel.
Thank you, Random Brad. Appreciate it.
Thank you all. I'm gonna click end stream, and I want to thank you guys again. Thank you for. We'll do this again, hopefully next week or sooner. Well, we'll try to make this regular. It's up to Shaney how regular we do.
I'll try not to be a stranger anymore.
If this was fun for you, we'll do it again.
Yeah.
Good night, everyone. I'm gonna click end stream.